Hi you guys, it's Ruby from Oofy Scraps and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be working on a 12 by 12 layout for my Project Life album. So I haven't worked on a 12 by 12 layout in a while, but since I've been working through my 2023 Project Life, I have come across a couple of photos or stories that I wanted to tell in a full 12 by 12 layout. So this one is from my trip to Utah that was back in, I think, March or... yeah, I think it was March. And we stayed in a cabin in Sundance, Utah, which is like a little mountain town. And it was super duper snowy, which was really fun. So I definitely got photos in the snow. This is actually a self-timer photo. I had my phone stuck to the car in the driveway. And I had a full little photo shoot, as one does. And I just wanted to document it. I grew up north of Chicago. I love the snow. I miss the snow. I do not see the snow in California. So I was excited to get this snowy moment. And I pulled the colors out of my little vest. It's like a Sherpa Patagonia vest that has some good colors in it. And I'm going to be using mostly paper from the Heidi Swapp Old School collection paper pad because it has like all of that like colorful neutrals. So it worked perfectly for my color scheme I wanted to use in this little spread. So the background paper is this kind of like muted, colorful, it kind of looks like lightning bolts to me. And that's going to be my background. And then I'm just pulling those colors out of the background in the rest of the spread. So I have this little cut apart that says there's no time to be bored in a world as beautiful as this. And then I created my own little tag. I used my little, what is that little tag circle punch that I also have? I created that. I'm going to tuck that right behind the photo. I also matted the photo in like a sort of a slate blue color. I created like a cute little mat and then I tore the bottom edge just for some texture. And so I'm just going to kind of start building my layers up and getting it to start looking the way I want it to, having that kind of foundation to build off of. So I would love to know, are you guys people who live near snow? Do you like the snow? Do you hate the snow? I feel like it's one of those things that like people miss and then they get it and then they're like, I hate it. I do not want more snow. But I love it. I think it's so pretty. I love the cold weather. I am just here for it. So yeah, again, I did not cut anything out of this video. It's only like 16 minutes long, so I didn't want to go through and cut it down and make it super short. So you're going to see all the little nitty gritty moments where I'm taping things down, where I'm disappearing like I seem to have disappeared right now. But I just thought, you know, I can chat it up and keep you guys entertained for 16 minutes. So that's where we are. Of course, when I create a tag, I need to put some ribbon through it. So I have this really beautiful, like deep jewel tone blue velvet ribbon that's from Joann's. I love that. I definitely want to get some more of that. Maybe some red and green for December Daily. It's really nice. It definitely was a little expensive, but I really like it. So I'm just going to fish that through there, get it all adjusted, and then I will staple it to adhere, of course, to get it all stuck down. And then we will just keep trucking along. I definitely took a minute to get like back in the 12 by 12 zone. I used to always do 12 by 12. I used to only do 12 by 12 scrapbooking for a really long time. And then I discovered 6 by 8 and pockets and all this stuff. And I have not done 12 by 12 stuff at all. I don't think this is my first full spread 12 by 12 I've done, I think, this year. Except for maybe I was working on my 2020 album, which is my last fully 12 by 12 album that I've done. So yeah, definitely out of practice, but making it work. Now I wanted to pull this yellow in. So this is another paper from that same Old School collection. And I'm just going to put like a piece of this yellow tucked behind the picture, just kind of deciding how long I want it to be, where I want it to go. And I also have that cute little, there's no time to be bored in a world as beautiful as this card, which I definitely want to include. I like it because it includes a lot of the colors in the background paper, but it also has that white, so it doesn't get too heavy. I definitely want to keep this visually light on the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and put that yellow piece down, and I tore one edge of it just to add a little bit of interest. So that is looking good with that. And then I'm feeling a little clogged up and wanting to add a little bit more brightness to it. So I pull that rainbow paper out. I will come back to that. And then I have this cute like pink with a darker pink circle print on there. So I'm going to add a little piece of that to my little background layer. and I end up punching an edge on that with my cute little border punches. I've used these before. They're really old, from Tuesday Morning, like literally years ago. I might have gotten them when I was in like middle school or high school, but they're American Crafts knockouts, and I just have a bunch of different borders. It's like such an old school thing, but I really love them. And I recently in terms of like not from high school, but like post high school, I noticed that this little like book print one, it's like a torn notebook edge. I really like that one. I never really used it, and now it's my favorite one. I used to always use like the scallop border, or there's this one that's like a scallop with hearts, and it's like so shabby chic, I guess, and I don't really use that one as much anymore. But now I'm into this torn journal notebook paper one. So I went ahead and gave that a little bit of an edge, gives it an interest, and then I'm going to create a little tag out of this rainbow, like wonky rainbow paper, which I think is super cute. Again, adding a little bit of white in there. So I'm just going to cut my own little tag. I will add the little circle with that circle punch and string some more ribbon through it. I didn't really want to put it right there because I didn't want it to be right by the other bit of white and the other tag, but it's sort of the only place that made sense. So I tried to look at it in a couple different other areas, but that is where it ends up. So I'm just using this mauve, kind of dusty mauve paper to create the little like circle. I forget what those are called. And I just think it makes the tag look a little more finished, a little more fancy dancy. So it's worth the little extra effort. And I will use my glue pen to just glue that down, and we should be all good to go. So tell me, are you guys working on anything exciting right now? I actually just started another project, because you know I'm always starting new projects, another travel little album that I will share with you guys. But are you guys working on anything 12 by 12, or what's your favorite size to work in? What is everyone working on? I feel like end of summer is an interesting time for scrapbooking. I mean, unless you're catching up, which many of us are eternally catching up. It's not really a time where there's like an obvious project to be working on besides, you know, anything annual that you might do. So I'd love to know what you guys are working on, or if you're just taking a little breather before the holidays come. I am not really an October daily person. I love Halloween and it's so fun, but I don't really do a ton in October, and I don't find it something that I like wish I had documented. But I will be working on my Halloween's Past album again. I started that last year, just documenting old photos of my brothers and I when we were kids during Halloween time. So I'm going to pick that back up, and I'll probably post a couple videos of that. But otherwise, I don't really work on anything for October, and I don't do Thankful 30. Again, just not a project that really calls to me. But I do create a Thanksgiving scrapbook each year. That's just everyone in my family fills out what they're thankful for on Thanksgiving, and then I take a bunch of photos of the night and I put an album together, and I've done that since 2013. So I have that album that I'll put together, and I've been debating if I wanted to post that here or not. It's definitely a little more like personal, I guess, because it's like everyone's writing in it, and you know, we have family and friends over, so it's something I'll just kind of see where the direction goes. But I've done that forever, and I always get that done before Thanksgiving because I can't do it. So I'll do the one from this past Thanksgiving from 2022 and have that finished before 2023. So I'll show you guys that. Maybe we'll see how it goes. If not all of it, maybe parts of it. So we'll see. But back to what's actually happening before your eyes. I have decided where everything's going to go. So I'm just sticking it all down, doing my double-sided tape, putting a little bit of this, a little bit of that, getting it all set up perfectly. And I do like working in this off-centered kind of fashion. So starting in the bottom left and then having things spread out to each corner. I just think it's just interesting, a little asymmetrical-ish. But yeah, so the whole foundation is all stuck down now. And then I will add some embellishments. So I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to add a title and just kind of tie up some loose ends. And we should be done. So we're over halfway done here, and things are looking good. So I'm going to punch another tab out. I don't really love the way the bottom of the yellow paper was looking to the right of the little phrase card, so I'll stick a little tab down there just to kind of bridge that gap. It sort of gets lost. It's stuck right on top of the exact same color kind of, but I do think that it looks better than that stark kind of edge of the yellow paper that was showing before. Now I'm trying to decide how I'm going to make the title. What is it going to be? What's it going to say? Where's it going to go? What stickers am I going to use? So I pull out these cute little tile stickers that are from Citrus Twist, some of my favorite kinds of stickers. I like when they're small. And then I added some gold. I thought the gold would work with this kind of mustard color I have going on, and a little bit of gold always, you know, goes a long way. So my title is going to be Winter Wonderland. However, Wonderland is too long to fit across. So I get a little creative. I spell out wonder, and then I'll put land beneath it. It's not my favorite, but I think it works. It serves the purpose it needs to serve here. And then I will also offset the little word winter, which I use those little coral stickers for. I offset that to the left, so it kind of looks intentional. It's like a staircase title, if you will. So you'll see how it all goes, but I think it works out in the long run. It's kind of funny, I don't really use letter stickers very often anymore, especially these puffy ones. But when I do my 12 by 12 layouts, it just sort of seems like the thing to do. They definitely take up some more space, which I think I often need some stuff to kind of fill up my pages in a 12 by 12, so maybe that's what it is. But I haven't broken these guys out in a while, but it's good because I have a decent amount to go through since I haven't been using them as much lately. So these gold ones are just from Target, I'm pretty sure, from the little crafty section there, and they're good ones. I don't love that they have like black foam underneath them. It is noticeable, but I do have a bit of black throughout this page, so I think it doesn't really distract too much here, but there's definitely like lighter, more delicate pages I work on that the black foam underneath, it's very jarring to the eye. It's pretty random. I feel like typically they use white foam for like these puffy letters, but what do I know? I don't know. Anyways, but they're nice, they're accessible. Being at Target, it's nice to be able to have some easy stuff to grab at your local Target here and there, but you know, we don't have a lot of variety at Target, so it's not the best place for scrapbooking supplies. So anyways, my title is all done. Now I'm going to pull out some stickers, do some stamping, and just do those finishing touches to make it really feel like a completed layout. So I have this one stamp set that I can never remember the name of it. Let me see. I can grab it. I think it's right here. Okay, it's the My Mind's Eye One of a Kind stamp set. That was a collection that was a while back. It's like kind of like a groovy 70s sort of collection, but there's some cute icons that I like a lot. So the rainbow I thought was perfect since there was that rainbow pattern paper tag that I created, and then there's also this really pretty like naturey looking circle with texture. I don't know what it is. I discovered it in my, what was it? My birthday album, my Joshua Tree album, and I like just love it. It's so pretty. It's got such good texture. I just stamped it down there. And it's like the randomest little thing, but I love it. So I'm going to stamp that all around. I stamped around three of the rainbows. I love doing things in threes, so I'll do 3 of these little circle thingies. And then I'll just go in with some stickers and also the date stamp. Oh, I already stamped that. So this was on March 25th, 2023. And I'll do a little bit of washi tape and stuff. And I think this one says here and now. It's just another little piece of that black ink that I'm bringing in. So this is where I think that the black foam from the alphabet stickers don't destroy this page, because I do include a little bit of black here and there. Adding a little bit of this mustard washi tape right up at the top, and then I will stick another little phrase sticker down right on top of that eventually. And then I'm just sticking a little more washi tape here and there, and then I grab some stickers from the Sweet Story Collection sticker book that I got in that recent Scrapbook.com haul. Again, I'm just disappearing from the screen for random amounts of time. Grabbing this washi, I don't know where that, oh, more yellow washi. Oh, okay, and then I built a little tiny embellishment cluster up here at the top left. The top right I keep almost completely bare, but I do like adding these little like anchored points. So this little washi tape says beautiful day, and I will add some stickers onto that as well. And then I also do a couple of little things below the Wonderland title, starting with this little blue striped washi tape. I will just layer a piece of that there, and then a couple other things get added. But yeah, just a couple last minute additions to finish this up. I do eventually go in with some gold like color mist. It's not Heidi Shine because it's not from Heidi Swap. It's like a different brand. I don't know, maybe Tim Holtz. I'm not 100% sure, but it's the same concept as Heidi Swap, or Heidi Shine, if you're familiar with that. But here I go, adding some more stickers in. I love having a sticker book. I've used it a ton, and I definitely think I will use it all the way up. I just wish I had more stickers. Like, these are really simple, generic, but cute stickers that I can add to any page. Like, even though this is winter, the florals, I think, work for the color scheme and stuff. I just wish I had some more variety. So definitely gonna keep an eye out on more sticker books. It's nicer than getting like one sheet of stickers because you just get a ton. They all work together and things like that. But I'm gonna add a staple there, some more little stickers. I think I had a couple of these cute little ribbon stickers that are from that same sticker book. And that is pretty much it for this layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Definitely let me know if you're into seeing 12 by 12 layout processes. I know that a lot of people don't work 12 by 12 anymore. I still think that if you're doing any sort of a layout, whether it's 6 by 8, 10 by 8, you can get ideas from working on a 12 by 12. And it's just a fun little switch up from here and there, but it's definitely not something I do all the time. So would love to know your thoughts. Here I am going in with that gold color mist stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.